Hello, this is Intuitive Anna Priscilla. Today I'm doing a reading with the Quantum Oracle, and I'm working with the law of paradoxical intent, which Sandra Ann Taylor talks about in her little guidebook here to this deck, and which is a very interesting cosmic law. And the law says that the more you are desperate for something, the more you push it away. So I often call working with my cards and my psychic work dancing in the quantum. And if you're interested in this idea, Sandra Ann Taylor's done a lot of research in this area and also written a book regarding the quantum field. So this is an interesting deck because this works from the principle of quantum mechanics, where everything is connected and that our consciousness affects our reality, sort of like the butterfly effect in some way. But I will be doing a review of this deck because it is really fascinating and sheds a whole new light on divination, the psychic world, working with your ancestors, all kinds of things that we intuitives do daily. So I'm going to ask the question, what are 3 areas where the principle of paradoxical intent is working for you at the moment? So let's pick 3 cards, and then I'll move these cards so we can read them. It's a fascinating idea because a lot of popular psychic work revolves around affirmations, saying I am strong, I am positive, I am in control. But often these affirmations can come from a place of desperation because we're not in control, we're not strong. So there is also an art in letting things be, letting things flow. The more that we push on something, the more it moves away, like water. The more you push water, the more it's going to just evade. So let's see 3 areas where the law of paradoxical intent is operating in your life. So joyous fun, that's interesting because this is showing maybe you're just trying too hard to have a good time. Maybe everything is like, oh, isn't this fun? Aren't we all enjoying ourselves? Where really inside you're not enjoying yourself and you're forcing your laughter, you're forcing your jollity, you're forcing your bonhomie with everybody. So maybe you need to just let things be, let things evolve. When you're in situations where you feel awkward, don't try to make it positive or be too funny. Just let it be what it is and really look at things for what they are. Not everything's fun, and also not everything has to be fun. So maybe you're one of those people who's jolly all the time but is dying inside. So this is a situation where you're trying too hard to be funny, to be happy, to have a good time. Maybe you're just not having a good time and you need to deal with those issues. The second area where you may be operating is back and forth. So this is an interesting one because you're not making any decisions. You're hoping that by not deciding, things are going to fall into place for you. And you can see the water going up and down in the background. He's on this seesaw. So in order to use this with the law of paradoxical intent, maybe you're pushing not deciding too much, and so nothing is happening. So maybe you need to make some decisions and then things might start to begin happening. So sometimes sitting on the fence, being neutral, is not the best way forward to get what you want. And it's creating more and more instability in your life. And then the third area where this law of paradoxical intent may be operating, oh, this is interesting. Angels of the 4 directions. Maybe you're just desperately calling on your angels. Maybe you're like every day, Archangel Michael, give me strength. Archangel Gabriel, help me communicate. Archangel Raphael, send me healing, and making demands. Demands of the angels, demands of the spirit world. This is not how it works. You can't demand or order any cosmic force or spirit. It's there and it will be there. I've learned in all my years of spirit work, the more I push, the more it evades me. So just invite energies in, invite them in. Don't demand, don't push, don't be every day there. The more that I am desperate with my spiritual work, the more nothing happens and I do not grow. So the angels are always there. Spirit is always there. Love is always there. But it's a very delicate balance between dancing with the cosmic and trying to order the cosmic world. So that's a little reminder there. So we have, with this deck, you have little captions on the top, which is really interesting. So you can see this card belongs to the suit of energy. So this is the energy you're putting it out, this forced joyfulness. This is the energy of intention. So you're putting out this forced, I'm not deciding, I'm going to let the universe decide for me. Well, the universe isn't going to decide for you. And this is the energy of forced spirit. You can't force your spiritual growth. This can also be, trying to force I'm going to be enlightened by next year, that kind of idea. Things don't evolve in that way. So I hope you found this reading interesting. I think the idea is very interesting, and I am going to do a review of this deck. It's the Quantum Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. She's very well known. She and her sister are very well known in the spiritual world. She's a very accomplished writer, so she has many books out there. But I will be reviewing this deck because I think it's a deck that takes us into a new level of working with the quantum, which is really what it's all about. So I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for listening. I hope you like this video. It gives you something to think about. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. You see I have the heart here for our intent, and then I have the black stone here saying how we're pushing it away. So you can see that we're blocking our own progress sometimes by our desperation and our demands. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow. You have to go with the quantum. Think about how everything's connected. We'll talk about that more in the review of this video. Thanks for of this deck, sorry. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and just try to see where you're forcing things and maybe draw back a little bit.